Hello, how are you? I'm trying to read with this lens. It's not a normal lens. These lenses are full of little holes, and you will get read the words, but have a time to have custom to read with this lens. In Brazil, this lens have a specific name and is so uh, it's not expensive, a bit a price. Let me see in dollar. 300, não, 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 10. Less than $10 in Brazil, I pay this. I think it was no, $6, $7, more or less. $7 I pay, and I pay it in this. And the person responsible to this information was asking for this. Let me see. $2,500. The person that I saw using this and saying about this. And really, this will treat your eyes, because is without a degree, don't have degree, but this way I can see, not so bad, but this way without shadows. This way I have a little shadow, with this without shadow. But it is strange in first time, because it's black and you see various bit rows, various, and you in general can see better without shadows. I will try to read, okay? I will read about Gênesis chapter 1, I stopped in item 14. I will read final item 14 to continue, because the item 15 is continue to 14. The sciences have made no serious progress except when their studies have been based on the experimental method. However, to this day, it's believed that this method applicable only to matter. Nonetheless, it's equally applicable to things metaphysical. Let us cite an example. In the world of spirits, a very odd occurrence may be observed, which certainly no one would have suspected. There are some spirits who don't believe they are actually dead. Okay? Well, then, highly evolved spirits who know this fact perfectly well. High spirits know this perfectly. Did not come to say beforehand, did not say beforehand. High evolved spirits who know this fact perfectly well did not come to say beforehand. They don't said this to Kardec. See what happened. There are spirits who believe they are still living the earthly life, who have retained their tastes, habits, and instincts. Pay attention. Rather, they caused spirits of this rather they caused spirits of this category to manifest themselves so that we could observe their could observe them. I will read it again because in English I don't understand sometimes. Rather, they caused spirits of this category, high spirits, caused spirits of this category to manifest themselves so that we could observe them. Kardec could observe, because high spirits made low spirits show to Kardec this. The high spirits don't give this way to Kardec. No, it's a lie. If you heard or hear, Kardec received all dictated. No. All work from Kardec was work day by day with experiences and asked at various levels from the spirits. See what interesting the way high spirits had to make Kardec use scientific questions, scientific analysis of phenomena. Is this the so great importance shown to you? This work from Kardec is result from researches him made in past. Is a phenomenal, so great work. Okay? It's important pass to you this scientific analysis, not I think. In Brazil we say achismo, eu acho. I think, no. This was result of profound, deep research made by Kardec with various powerful mediums from various religions in various lands with different languages. Kardec was polyglot. I don't know if in English exists this word, but Kardec said various languages. He knew various languages. There are spirits who believe they are still living the earthly life, who have reigned who have retained their tastes, habits, and instincts. Rather, they caused spirits of this category to manifest themselves so that we could observe them. This is Kardec saying to us. We could observe them. They, Kardec and others. Consequently, having observed spirits who were uncertain in their state, or who stated that they were still in this world and believed they were attending to their normal occupations. From the example was derived the rule. The great number of such phenomena showed us that this was no exception, but one of the phases of spirit life. It enabled us to study all the varieties and causes of this odd illusion, to realize that this situation is principally characterized on spirits who are only slightly advanced morally, that it is peculiar to certain kinds of death, and that is only temporary, although it can last for days, months, or years. This situation depends on attachment from your body. This can live after that you out of this body. If you are so attached in this life, material life, this can continue after you death for days, months, or years. And I saw in my work with law spirits, I saw centuries, 3, 4, 5 centuries, positioned in a photo in his castle, an entire family, centuries in those situations. Other day, I saw in YouTube a castle so strange that have people that in figures in wall appear inside the castle, people that are dead so much time, return, appear, they are living there still. And imagine you in your house seeing other people circulating there, and you can make nothing. And this castle appeared, no one people be inside because past is so bad. It's influence that people that don't, that is strongly attached in this situation. Happened this in tragedies, people be various months or various years in those situations of a tragic happening, and are attached in this situation for years. Imagine the suffering of this spirit, because this is important. We know about this. I participate various times to this in Portuguese. The name is desobsessão. In English, disobsession, maybe, I don't know. Obsession, contrary obsession, is this work. We made this obsession in those spirits to be free. I worked with this for more than 35 years. It's a great work to my life, was so important. If wasn't this work, I would have the balance I have today. Never I would. Feeling the suffering of those spirits made me reflect seriously and never make bad to others. Never be attached in material things. Because don't value nothing. It's better you live in misery sometimes. The things I felt from other spirits in suffering. Sometimes it's better be in misery in this world. Sometimes. Continue here. I can see the point of this. I saw. It was this that the theory was born from the observation, is the point of science, observation. Not conclude before observe. This is the principal point of a science. The same has occurred with all the other principles of the doctrine. Ever Kardec used observation. Nothing was given to Kardec this way. No. High spirits don't make this. If a spirit make this to you, give you all things prepared, think about. Probably this spirit won't have control inside your mind, letting you dependent to him. Take care with this spirit. And when a spirit discover your thin point, it will be so difficult. He tired the spirit from your life. Take care with this type of spirit. Take care. Because it will necessary you have so much control from this till you don't fall in a hole. Take care with this type of people and spirit that want control you and give you things for without you have work inside you. Oh, I will turn you free from this bad things. I will make a work to liberate you. God is one. Only God and high spirits can dominate low spirits. Don't forget this. Ever ask high spirits to turn you free. Have asked to God to turn you free. Don't believe in all spirits, said São Paulo. Don't believe in it. Saint John, and see before if spirit is from God. Only believe in angels and God, and in you, principally you. Don't give your freedom in bad hands. You will have a great bad suffering when you make this. In the same way, the science per se had as its object the study of the laws of the material principle. The special object of Spiritism is the knowledge of the laws of the spiritual principle. Now, since the latter is one of the forces of nature, which reacts incessantly and reciprocally upon the material principle, it follows that knowledge of one cannot be complete without knowledge of the other. The knowledge of principle of material things can be without principle of spiritual things. One depends of other. We are one. We are from mineral that we are a monad, not an intelligence in a human being. We are a monad, a principal energy that how brilliant, how a jewel, I forgot the name. We were how a gross Jew, I forgot the name. A gross stone values stone. We are in vital principle, in mineral. Then we pass it to vegetable with some sensitivity, but not how nervous. In vegetable don't have nervous, have sensibility. Yes, because if you put finger in certain vegetables, they react, have sensitivity in vegetal, sensitivity only. Don't voyage so great. Sometimes I saw people make great voyages in vegetable. No, it's only sensitivity, nothing more. Don't have intelligence. The other day I saw a person saying, oh, he have a more intelligent than animal. No, please. Mineral have a certain organization in molecules. So interesting. Mineral and vegetable. have sensitivity only. Okay, only. Don't make this observing vegetables, please. Then go to animal. Yes, a bit intelligence, limited intelligence, please. Don't justify you use drugs cause golfing like to dance with those fish. That is a ball, please. Don't justify your errors in dolphins, please. And limited intelligence, animals, okay? Limited. Calm down. And we wake up and human being. Yes, we are one. Yes, we are one. One day I heard a person said, when you have affinity with, work with wood, maybe you have in your memorial ancestral great linked with wood, and have great linked one animal, have great linked with mineral, have great linked with vegetable. Maybe in these phases, for one motive, particular motive, each one don't have two the same me, have one me, only one. You are one. We are one, but not one personality, please, no. Each of us have one unique personality. And this personality in this phase, mineral, vegetable, and animal and human being, you will feel more affinity with each of these reigns, of these kingdoms. Maybe you have affinity with mineral, other with vegetable, other with animals, but don't make confusion. All these kingdoms are limited only when this energy that passed for all these kingdoms wake up in a human being. Oh, this open the universe to you. Then when I see animals, I have profound, deep compassion, because inside me, I think, I remember when I was in those places, and I think great linked with all, less mineral, no, but vegetable, animals, and me, I think deep linked, and a great compassion for all them, because he is my family. I feel this way. I love it, nature. Is how was my house, the nature. I ever have beautiful flowers, beautiful plants. Only now I don't can have this, because I need live in a bit place for my secure. But I had a house that have a great garden and have beautiful plants. I love it, all them. Nothing that I put on this garden, nothing. Only my dog that was there. He tired and eat plants they like it. But contrary this, wow, I have so much babosa, aloe vera. I love this. I think this vegetable is marvelous. So beautiful. Continue here and stop the voyage. Now, since the later is one of the forces of nature, which reacts incessantly and reciprocally upon the material principle, it follows that knowledge of one cannot be completed without knowledge of other. This is the logical road from science. Spiritism and science complete each other. Science without spiritism is completely unable to explain certain phenomena solely by means the loss of matter. Spiritism without science would lack support and control. The study of the laws of matter had to precede the study of spirituality because it's matter that first strikes the senses. If Spiritism had come before scientific discoveries, it would have been an aborted endeavor, like everything else that arrives before its time. Is a reality. All the sciences are linked together and have succeeded one another in a rational order. They were born one from the other as they found a point of support in previous ideas and knowledge. Astronomy, one of the first sciences to be cultivated, remained in the errors of childhood until the moment when physics arrived on the scene to reveal the law of the forces of natural agents. Christianity's chemistry, unable to do anything without physics, had to follow it closely so that afterward the two could proceed in agreement, one supported by the other. Anatomy, psychology, zoology, botanic, and mineralogy didn't become genuine science except with the help of the insights brought by physics and chemistry. Geology, born just yesterday, I think, without astronomy, physics, chemistry, and all the others would have lacked its true elements of vitality. Hence, it could only have come along later. Then I think I read only until this number. Modern science demonstrates that truth regarding the four primitive elements of the ancients and observation by observation arrived the concept of only one generating element for all the transformations of matter. However, matter per se is inert. when you said a person that in a box, I saw. It's completely different people with the soul inside this body. When you saw the people that, you don't see more the people. You see only a body strange that turn more beat than when had one inside this body. The impression is something go out of this body. It's the soul. The soul give the principle, spiritual principle, the soul, give form to this body. Not this body give form to the soul. You formed your body with your soul. Not your body form your soul. It's important to understand it. How Joana de Angelis, the spirit that accompanied Divaldo Pereira Franco, medium in Brazil, all his life said, Joana de Cusa is the same. Joana de Angelis, a spirit that left through Divaldo Pereira Franco excellent works about knowledge itself. Then she said this thing, the beautiful is not a body that form, but the soul inside this body that show the beautiful. Sometimes you see perfect bodies, but you see those bodies, you don't see nothing without salt, without grace. And other times you see a body all strange but beautiful, because the energy, magnetic, is beautiful. Who give beautiful to this body is your soul. Not your body give beautiful to your soul. No, it's contrary. It's contrary. Continue here. Let me see the point. I don't can see the point because I have various holes here. Let me see. Spiritism neither discover, not invented this principle. What principle? All the transformations of matter, however, matter per se is inert. This matter don't have life, don't have. You, spirit, give life to this matter. It's two principles, matter and spirit. In all universe is this way, two principles only. Do you think about that? Doesn't you have think about it? Is the question. Let me see my rock and roll. However, matter per se is inert. It has neither life, true nor feelings. It must be joined. I don't know what happened. I think with the time uh, with this lens turned the eyes tired. However, matter persists inert. It has neither life, thought, nor feeling. It must be joined with the spiritual principle. Spiritism neither discovered nor invented this principle, but it was the first to demonstrate it through irrefutable proofs. It studied it, analyzed it, and rendered in action obvious. To the material element is added the spiritual element. The material element and the spiritual element, these are the two principles, the two living forces of nature. Through the indissoluble union of these two elements, one can easily explain a multitude of phenomena unexplainable till now. Having the study of one of the two constituent elements of the universe as its object, Spiritism inevitably comes in contact with the majority of the sciences. It could not have appeared except after their development, and through the force of things it was born from the impossibility of everything being explained solely with the aid of the laws of matter. Spiritism has been accused of kinship with magic and sorcery. However, it has been forgotten that astronomy has judicial astrology. Astronomy has judicial astrology and its older king, and which is still not too far removed from our day. The chemistry is the daughter of alchemy, which no sensible person wouldn't dare take up nowadays. Based on this, no one would deny that the seed of the truths from which this current sciences arose were to be found in astrology and alchemy. In spite of its ridiculous formulas, alchemy showed us the simple bodies and the law of affinities. Astrology rested on the position and movement on the heavenly bodies it studied. However, due to ignorance of the true laws that govern the mechanism of the universe, such heavenly bodies were to the common folk mysterious being to which superstition loaned a moral influence and a revelatory meaning. When Galileo, Newton, and Kepler made those laws now, when the telescope rent the veil and plunged into the depths of space, a gaze that certain individuals found to be indiscreet, the planes appeared to us simply as worlds similar to our own, and the entire scaffolding of the extraordinary collapsed. The same has occurred with Spiritism regarding magic and sorcery. These also rested on the manifestation of spirits, just as astrology rested on the movement of the heavenly bodies. However, ignorant of the laws that govern the spiritual world, they combine it with these relations, practices, and beliefs to which modern Spiritism, the fruit of experimentation and observation, has put an end. Of course, the distance that separates Spiritism from magic and sorcery is much greater than that which exists between astronomy and astrology, and between chemistry and alchemy. To want to confuse then is to demonstrate the fact that one doesn't know the first thing about them. The fact that one does not know the first thing about them. And I will stop here in Eaton 19 and hope you have a great start to a final week and give grace to God that I have eyes, I have voice, I have this knowledge, so exceptional knowledge, that put my foot in floor ever. And don't and help me to don't agree to no one, and help me to don't make revenge to no one. After 40 years, I worked for it. I worked strong to now when people make me feel so in floor, in bed, with his foot in my hand, in my head, in my mind, turn and destroy me inside. I don't feel need to revenge. I don't feel this. I don't feel that I lose something. I don't lose nothing because I ever use my love. In all things I make, I use my love. When I study, I use my love. When I play drums, I use my love. When I like someone, I use the love. I learned this seeing bad spirits in agony in another plane. I worked with a thing that in Portuguese named desobsessão. This obsession, I don't know if this word exists in English, but it's contrary obsession. And I worked for years, feeling the agony of an spirit regret. The regret is the most bad feeling in hell. With this feeling, you can be imprisoned with evil spirits that will suck your energy, how vampires, that will left you without life in a bad place, without nature, without birds, without flowers. is a dead place to dead spirits. Until this spirit ask God forgiving his acts. But this can left maybe centuries of agony from this spirit. I saw spirits linked in a photo, paint in a wall for 5 centuries. They were linked in a castle 4 centuries. It's so much time to stop an evolution. Is great suffering. And only after 5 centuries, good spirits got turned free these other spirits. God don't make this conscience of these spirits make this. Then the things for me, after 40 years working to turn free spirits this way, make me see the matter don't have importance, and make me see in so great situations a misery in this planet. It's the most happiness people in the world. The misery, my friends, is not what we are seeing. Without food, without clothes, without security. No, this is not misery. Misery is a prison after that. If you are attached, so much matter. Is this the misery? Real misery is this. And this, my friends, can make you in prison for centuries if you don't take care. It's only this. Then people can humiliate me, name it banana, name it cold. Nothing this will turn me different. What I see, yes, turn me different in this world. Don't value, make revenge. Don't value this. Don't value nothing. Because I saw the hell of spirits that came to me, to spiritual plane, superior spiritual plane, turned them free after 5 centuries, please. After 1 month, I think is so much. Imagine 5 centuries. Soldiers from time of Rome, imprisoned in battlefields. The only thing we can feel in this situation, compassion. Compassion to misery in soul. This is the misery. Real misery, what the misery you have in your soul. To don't feel the suffer of other. To don't imagine the suffer of other. This is the real misery in your spirit. If you are this way, run to start have compassion of other. Because if you continue this way, you will finish in a hell. In this world still, in a hell. I'm in peace, totally in peace. After a person let me in floor, they make this for 1 second, but I got to stand up again and see and have compassion for all ignorance. Is the life, is only we can say about. I don't need nothing material. I never have in this world a good person by my side. Not friends. I have friends. I have people so good how friends. But people to live by my side that really liked me. I never had this. Ever I feel much other. Ever I saw the road people are walking and can make nothing, because all things I said, all things I demonstrated, all things I make, and people continue to go in precipice. Ever was this way in my life. With retired, no one. What you can make, and what can I do? If people want to walk and you learn, you warn the people in front have a precipice. People don't believe in you. Then you can let people go away. And a day I know you will return and say, you have right. But it was too late. The same movie passed in my life. Then I don't have more, it don't have more importance. It's a movie that I saw more than 10 times. I know the final. Don't have more interest in see again and again and again this movie. I will search new movies in my life. I will search that this movie certainly will finish good. I mercy. Until the next.